to go back to the question, how can Black people assert themselves more in politics, more in government? You know,
Okay.
and I think we're definitely getting there. We're definitely getting there.
So to answer that question specifically, personally, I'm not a fan of just throwing Black people into politics. History shows, once again, knowing history, just because Black people are involved in politics does not mean it's going to work well for Black folk. Look at it in this city right now. We have 17 city council members saying, right? 17 city council members total. Out of the 17 city council members, 11 of them are Black, right? What are they doing for the city, right? I am a person that's politically active and I'm involved. But personally, I know that politics is just a fraction of issues that need to get addressed. But we cannot get to politics until we have a mental understanding of who we are and what we need to do, uniting and starting, and creating a financial base, an economic base, and then we can go into politics. You see where I'm at right now? We get ourselves together mentally, then get ourselves together economically. Then we can get ourselves together, government-wise, political-wise. Because at the end of the day, just going out there and trying to vote for a Black man just to get him in the office, if you don't do your due diligence, 9 times out of 10, that brother is already in the pocket of somebody. It's that false notion of representation. Like, you hear people say, we made it, man. Look how many Black millionaires they are. I mean, a lot of them are athletes, and you have some of those who are entrepreneurs. But, unfortunately, when we become wealthy or rich, we don't bring back others. We just like deuces.
That's a whole different field. So like,
exactly.
They're not just. And I'm not saying, like, I don't know these celebrities. That's why a lot of times, like, a lot of people, when I'm talking to people, I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying, like, when I'm talking to people, they tend to throw in names like LeBron James is doing this, or LeBron James is that, or Oprah Winfrey, or But I'm like, look, their money doesn't come from Black people.
Yeah,
not from inner city Black people.
Bang.
Their money comes from their Caucasian constituents that are signing their checks. So when it comes down to it, they may do something for the Black community. They may, I think, but what's going to happen is it's going to be in lockstep with what they boss wants. We can pretty much guess how many Black men are in prison for life because they decided to shoot the dude that's fucking a girl.
Now, I'm gonna real quick. That's something. There was a video that went viral from years ago. Where it was this dude, if somebody was recording, it probably was that dude's homie, and he just got out of prison, I think, and his girl was messing with some dude. This dude is snapping. I'm not sure if you saw the video. He like buck swole, talking about something. I'm ready to go to jail. I die killed for this pussy. Oh man, I gotta see if I got. This is an old video. It was like,
wait.
Like this dude.
Hold on.
Foaming at the mouth. This buck dude. He like, I'm a real nigga. I killed for this pussy, nigga. I die. Get the fuck out. And mind you, right, the dude has his child living there. Because mind you, the dude just came out of prison. I don't know how. Me personally, I don't know how good of a father I would have been at an early age because I know I was very selfish. Even though I came from I had a mother and father. Dude, I was partying. I was taking trips. I'm having fun. I'm in the club.
While you was doing that, I'm rocking the cradle at 21, 20 years old. But you know what though? I love my son. I do. I really love my son. But I know for a fact now, I would make a better father now than I was at 2021.
It's a struggle when you have a child at an early age, because when you're young, your financial situation and whatnot may not be there. The mental, like I said, that wisdom, that development, that growth may not be there and whatnot. But you can. It's like you're learning along with your child. You know what I'm saying? As you're growing with your child per se, like you said.
Well, I did, and I mean, like, as I was learning not only to be a man, you know, but I was also learning to be a father as well. Like, a lot of people say, like, "Oh, you seem like you're a real good father." I got help. I got older brothers with kids. My dad, my mom, my dad, I think they just celebrated their 47th year being married.
Wow, awesome.
You know what I mean? So
Awesome.
I can always pick my mom's ear. I can always pick my dad's ear.
You got a great support system.
Exactly, and I got and that's really what helped me a lot. Like, I can always pick my brother's ear. I'm like, yeah, well, my son did this nut shit at 9 or 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that about? My brother's like, oh, that's cool. Just make sure you don't do it again. You know, like, or just, well, dang shit. Wait till you turn 13. You know, and you know,
but in reality, a lot of our people don't have that. That's
what it is. And that's something I had to witness over time.